Welcome to Growing for Good with Funding for Good. Here today at our home offices with Leo on my back porch at the moment. And I wanted to talk a little bit about the caption of this video is, you can't cut your own hair. Now I realize that some of you are sitting out there saying, I cut my own hair all the time, or my husband cuts his own hair, or whatever, and there are exceptions to every rule, but I'm talking about the majority of people. I need someone to cut my hair because A, I don't know what I'm doing, but B, even if I did, I can't see the back. I need a perspective from all sides. And the same is true for feedback in life, whether it's with your business or a skill set that you have or work that you're doing or a hobby or relationships. We all need somebody that can give us honest feedback. And I don't know who that person is for you or if you have that person right now, but I encourage you to find that person. For me, it's my mom. She is brutally honest. All the time, and it's helpful for me. So sometimes it's difficult to take at the beginning, but most of the time it's right, and most of the time I can learn from the feedback that she gives me. For example, when I first started doing these videos, she sent me an email one day and she said, "You look cyanotic in your videos." And I was like, really? Basically it means your lips look blue and you look kind of dead. So she's like, you should wear a little bit of lip color or makeup or do it outside where the light is better because you look better in natural light. So I went back and looked at my videos, I took that to heart, and I have made those changes on occasion. And so obviously I'm not doing that today. I have no lipstick on or no makeup, but I am outside, so hopefully it's helping with the light. Sometimes she calls me out on the fact that I give feedback to people and I have typos in my newsletter sometimes. She's like, you can't have typos if you're going to give other people feedback and tell them what they're doing wrong. And I said, well, okay, point taken, so I have someone helping me with the editing portion of that now. So over time, there have been things that she has told me that have been very helpful, but no one else will give you that honest feedback. Sometimes other people are just scared they're going to hurt your feelings, or they don't want to be the one to tell you. You know, I always tell people when I see somebody walking down the street wearing an outfit that is not becoming on them, obviously they don't have a best friend because nobody told them not to wear that out of the house. And I feel the same with my work. If I do something and it could be done better, I appreciate constructive criticism. I appreciate someone letting me know, hey, did you know that newsletter you just sent out, the link didn't work? Or whatever you were trying to say didn't come across the right way, or, you know, whatever that happens to be. And so I have that person. I have other people in my world who understand that I appreciate constructive criticism, positive reinforcement, but maybe it's something negative, and that's okay. People need to be able to hear that. You need to be able to hear that, or you're never going to get better. We have a program called the Writer's Block, and part of the program is for everybody to submit a proposal once a month for me and my staff to review and to tell them what they did well, what they could do better, what could make their proposal stronger, and what they could do to have a more quality proposal and a better chance of being funded. And sometimes that feedback is not easy to hear. Sometimes my end result is there was a lot more red than black when I got done writing. And that's okay, because that's how people learn. That's how clients learn to be better, is because someone told them what they were doing that they could improve upon. So, you know, I used to work at a group home for juvenile delinquent teenage boys, and we always gave feedback, and we called them teachable moments. We said, this is a teachable moment. This is what you did, and this is what you could have done better, and this is what you should do next time, and this is why. And it's a learning experience. I mean, we all learn as we're growing up. People correct us on our grammar, people correct us on sentence structure, how we pronounce words, how we interact with other people, being able to share. We learn all of that through feedback from someone that knows more than us. So hopefully you have that person in your professional world, and if you don't, I encourage you to seek that person out. We have executive coaching programs, and I do the same thing. Sometimes my clients don't like what I say, but after reflection, they see that it's helpful, and I'm not saying it to hurt their feelings. I'm saying it to help improve their skill sets and make them better fundraisers, better executive directors, better volunteers or board members, whatever their role happens to be. Leo gets feedback sometimes. You know, you can't eat the postman, and he has to understand that at some point. So he gets that feedback on a regular basis from me. But anyway, that's just the thought for today. I want you to think about who is your person that gives you your honest feedback, and treasure that relationship, grow that relationship, and hopefully you're the person that gives someone else feedback because you've learned through the years. Right, Leo? Obviously something has attracted his attention. So I hope that you all have a wonderful week and join us next week for another episode of Growing for Good with Funding for Good. Please feel free to make comments in the section below or email us if you have specific things that we can address on Growing for Good with you. And the email address is mandy@fundingforgood.org. And I hope you have a great week.